Love using PowerPoint to deliver your lessons, but find it disruptive to leave your presentation to go to a different app that might allow you to spin wheels of names, run quizzes, gamify your class, or even do the tiniest thing of running a timer? What if I told you you could access all of those presentation superchargers, plus be able to do 360 classroom management, all without having to leave PowerPoint? Let me introduce you to ClassPoint, your all-in-one teaching tool for interactivity and classroom management. Today, I'll show you how you can use ClassPoint for classroom and behavior management as an alternative to tools that you might have used with PowerPoint, like Wheel of Names, Kahoot, Mentimeter, or even ClassDojo. With ClassPoint's built-in features like stars and level badges, you can instantly reward students for good behavior, classroom participation, and even completing tasks. You can also deduct stars and take action if a student is disrupting the class, all without having to leave your PowerPoint in your presentation and pause your lesson to switch to a different tool to do the same tasks. Now, to do this inside of PowerPoint, the first thing you'll need to do is download ClassPoint from classpoint.io for free. Once you've signed up, downloaded, and installed, you'll see that ClassPoint tab in your PowerPoint ribbon with all of its interactive features. To award and deduct stars during class, the first thing we'll need to do is set up our class. So to do that, we'll click on this My Classes icon, click on the Add a New Class button, and then you can give your class a name. We'll go ahead there and give it a unique class code. The next step is to add our student names. So you can actually list these and type them all out one by one, or you can import a CSV file that you already have listed with all of your student names inside, and ClassPoint will automatically put in those names for you. Then during our presentation, and you're presenting within your class and your lesson, first things first, simply click on that class code and change your class to your current class. Then you can begin awarding stars to students individually, or you can actually also create groups and award stars to groups. Now, one thing you'll notice is back on this slide here, as students are awarding stars or earning stars, they will level up and earn different level badges. These level badges are actually customizable so that they fit your classroom needs. Back in our PowerPoint edit mode, when we click on our user profile and click on settings, and then go to the gamification tab here, you can adjust the number of levels that you have available and the number of stars it takes to get to each level. For ideas on what to do with these stars that students have earned in class, you can take a look at the video up above. And lastly, let's take a look at one location where you can see all of those stars and level badges accumulated for your students. So back in our presentation, we can actually show our students a leaderboard. So the leaderboard can be accessed on the toolbar, or in our class, you can also access it here and show your students the ranking just for that day, the ranking from all of time, or you can also show that group rank. Now, to manage who gets to speak or answer a question in a fair and balanced way, try using a spinning wheel of names. ClassPoint's random name picker, located right inside of PowerPoint, ensures that every student has a chance to participate, encouraging inclusivity and making sure you're not just hearing from the same few students over and over again. To access inside of your PowerPoint presentation, simply click the random name picker on your slideshow toolbar. Select the middle of the wheel to call on a student to answer a question verbally or participate in an activity. Keep your activity structured by giving students a clear time frame of when they need to complete the tasks, or help them manage the transition time between different activities. Need help structuring those activities? A handy ticking timer might just be the solution. With ClassPoint's timer located on the toolbar, you can easily track your time right inside of PowerPoint and during your lesson. Customize the amount of time needed for your students depending on the activity at hand, and change the tone that's emitted once the timer is up. When you're running the timer, you can make it full screen, or go ahead and minimize it. That way you can see your full PowerPoint slide. The first few suggestions work even if your students don't have devices, keeping the focus on participation and behavior. If your students do have devices, encourage them to join in your class for a more engaging and interactive experience. In addition to managing behavior, ClassPoint also allows you to get real-time feedback from your students using interactive quizzes and polls. Setting up these quizzes inside of PowerPoint is simple. First, just decide the type of question you want to ask your students. ClassPoint offers 8 different question types. Will it be a simple multiple choice question? Do you want to check on their writing skills with a short answer question? Or maybe something a little bit more unique, like allowing them to draw on the slide, or submit a video, image, or audio file to answer the question. Once decided, just type out your question on a slide. Let's use a fill in the blanks question as an example. So I'm going to duplicate this slide and add in my fill in the blanks question. So I have a paragraph that I am just going to paste onto my slide. Make it look nice. So this paragraph already has some of the blanks filled in. If you guys need some inspiration on different quiz questions to add into your PowerPoint file, you can actually use AI to generate a question based on your slide content. For more information on that, take a look at the video linked up above. Once the question is down, add the corresponding ClassPoint button onto your slide. In our ClassPoint tab, I'll click on fill in the blanks. That side panel will open up and you guys can adjust based on your question. For this fill in the blanks question, we have 4 blanks listed here and there are some correct answers, so I'm going to go ahead and type those in. Then the setup is complete. Enter your slideshow, and during class, invite your students to join in from the website classpoint.app. They can join using any browser on any device. Once all your students are joined in, you can click on that interactive button to begin your question and watch as their responses come in live on screen. When all the responses are in, feel free to review these results as a class right away or go over them later, making this a perfect tool for immediate feedback or to review that feedback post-class. Here's a quick bonus tip for you for a quick feature of ClassPoint. If you have a quick question you want to ask your students, use ClassPoint's Quick Poll feature. This feature allows for ad hoc polls and different questions for your audience, whether that's to gauge their understanding and get that instant feedback, or maybe to make classroom decisions and involve your students in that decision-making process. Just click on that quiz poll feature down here on the toolbar, select the poll that you want to run, and watch those responses come in live on your screen. Finally, ClassPoint doesn't just stop at in-class engagement. It also allows you to share and analyze your data after class. To access, click on this Reports tab and it will open up our ClassPoint web app. From here, you can click on any of your classes to access data and review all of your quizzes, activities, and different participation events that you have done. In addition, you can check out the leaderboard and any quiz summaries. All of this data can be shared with school administrators or parents to communicate engagement and your student progress. For more information on this quiz summary and how to export this as an Excel report, take a look at the video linked up above. ClassPoint gives you the option to have a seamless classroom management system integrated directly within PowerPoint to keep your lessons running smoothly. To get started, see how ClassPoint can transform your teaching by downloading it for free today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the ClassPoint channel for your latest ClassPoint and EdTech tips and tricks.